was 107.7, but yes, we ran half. You know, we just getting real in here.
Word.
Really real.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Like Malta. Yeah.
You know what? I can't wait to get off these.
Where'd you put the glass?
I wanna drink something nice, man.
I shouldn't have come into the studio with a Malta.
It's all good.
But it felt right. It felt right.
Yes, but what about this? Anytime you want to bring Malta into the studio.
Yeah, that's really weird how you said it like that, but yeah,
Malta. Jamaicans don't do Malta.
You can tell DJ Beezy's a Yankee boy. So I gotta work on my pronunciations and all of that. Yeah. You know, all of that stuff.
I like all of that.
So yeah, let me not even interrupt the next piece. So what's the next piece gonna be on?
So this piece is actually a piece that I read at the art show I had a couple weeks ago, a Little Bit of Death art show. Shout out to Jasmine and Pat, they were part of it. All of that. So this piece it was actually inspired by an anime, Naruto. Yes, I'm trying to do this in a nutshell. In a nutshell, he had a demon put inside of him, and the whole village that he lived in feared him and hated him, resented him, and all that, but it was because they were afraid of him. But as he grows older, he's learning to let go of that anger and that fear of himself and things like that. And there's a scene where he's meditating and he is looking at himself, and he's talking to himself. And his angry self is basically challenging him, like, oh, you think you're good now? But what about all these people that basically hate you?
So does he ever get the demon out of him?
Well, let me share this poem with you.
Okay, so yeah, let me cut the music off. Let me do this, and yeah.
I'm gonna move this back because I'm gonna yell a little bit. Transmutation. The action of changing or the state of being changed into another form. Due to past custom, it has been customary to be a customer of sadness and anger and ruminating on what coulda, shoulda, woulda, and if only I could go back. Staring off into space until my mental space has gone black. Madness is easily attained once you imprison yourself in your own brain. Why did he say that? Why is she looking at me like that? Why didn't we work it out? If only I was different. If only I wasn't so insistent. If I was more this and less that, I could get this make-believe piece back, racking my mind to find answers that would please instead of answers that I need now. Standing before my hurt self, she asks me, what am I to do now? Are we just letting everything go? You think all this meditating is going to truly heal you? What about those that hurt you? Vengeance, revenge, hurt someone like they did to you. What about when you felt powerless? Don't you want that back? We've come a long way, but there are still days when my heart is weighed down by darkness that needs repeated visitations to further address it. Oh, you think this is going to last? Nothing lasts. They've shown you that. Now you show them right back. Show all of them. Don't you dare leave me. I have been there for you longer than any of them have. Longer than happiness has. What am I supposed to do now? I smile, gently, patiently, full of understanding. Everything that you say is true. But we'll be doing ourselves a disservice by living life according to past pain and rumination on resentment that no longer serves this heart and this life. You are right. I am in pain, and I know you're afraid, but I no longer choose to stay. What am I supposed to do now? I look at her, full of the deepest compassion I have ever felt. The deepest, purest, and most loyal love I have ever felt before, and I tell her, you become me. Peace.